Hey guys, what's up? I hope you all have been enjoying ESO. I know I have. And we got some pretty good news to cover today. And that news would be Update 7. The 7th update to come to the Elder Scrolls Online since launch. And it's something I hear we might be getting pretty soon. I'm thinking August. Or at least that's speculation at the moment. Some maybe August, maybe September. But either way, we've got a lot to cover here. I've got some info from Reddit from a very awesome user, and his name I cannot find, but he compiled the list of all the things we currently know of Update 7, and I wanted to share this info with you. And the first of that new info is the Imperial City, which is the city in the mere middle of Cyrodiil, and we get access to this, and it's basically going to be an area for a myriad of PvE as well as PvP events. I'm going to dive into that further right here. So the Imperial City contains many quests, daily quests, achievements, bosses, new gear, new weapons, crafting stations, and much more PvE activities, which I am looking forward to seeing what they are. You can also use siege weapons inside of the city. That's cool. And the arena inside of the city is both PvE and PvP, but it is not instanced. So it is predicted that many cross-faction duels will be taking place in the arena. That's cool. So we know what's in the Imperial City, but how do you get there? Well, it is said that the Imperial City is able to be accessed when your alliance controls all of their 6 home keeps. If a home keep is lost while players are inside the city, your alliance will be locked inside the city until they are all killed, or all 6 home keeps are retaken. There is also, it also says here, the city may be entered through the sewers located on City Isle, and each alliance has a base camp in the vast multi-level underground network of tunnels under the city. Close quarters and small-scale PvP will be common in these levels of the city, as well as many opportunities for PvE. Sounds really interesting to me. I'm really excited to see how that turns out and what that means for various copious amounts of PvP action. That'd be great. I'd love to have more small-scale PvP stuff. And with the inclusion of the Imperial City, we apparently get over 20 new item sets and a whole new tier of progression. So because of this new progression tier, we have had the veteran rank level cap increased to 16 from 14. But before you get your, pants in a wad, leveling through veteran ranks will be a good deal faster through a variety of tweaks to the XP system, which I will go over right now. Also, on a side note, if it sounds like I'm talking like slow or whatever, it's just because I'm super tired. But here are the veteran rank system changes. The amount of XP it takes to earn a veteran rank has been lowered to 850,000 experience, down from 1 million experience. That's pretty good. The amount of XP earned from veteran quests, including the new Imperial City quests, has been raised by 50%. Sweet. And the amount of XP earned from veteran public dungeons has been doubled. Alright. You can earn 20% more experience in Craglorn from all the activities. Veteran experience rewards across the board have been improved. And overall, it will take far shorter time to earn a veteran rank. That's excellent to me, especially for those of us who don't have any veteran ranks yet, or are just starting to get veteran ranks, or are like me and I have like a level 10 character because I started over, or for those who have yet to purchase ESO and will purchase it down the road. This is a good thing for these people, and I guess me, but I can understand why PC users have an issue with this, because they've been spending a lot of time min-maxing their characters, getting the perfect V rank 14 gear and gear sets, and all golds and everything. So I can understand that, yeah, all that gear has to go. You have 2 new levels, a bunch of new armor to get. At the same time, that is fairly standard with MMOs, so it's kind of to be expected. But on the other hand, they did say they wanted to get rid of this system, and they haven't done that yet. Hopefully, they won't be raising the level cap anymore, and they'll be able to phase it out. And oh man, that's gonna be so much work though. That's gonna be so much work phasing it out, and because I just think, how is PvE going to work in that manner without the ranks? Oh well, that's for another video. Moving on. Past the new inclusions in Update 7, we have a slew of fixes and changes that makes things pretty cool. Starting those off, our former Emperor bonuses have been removed. You will still have the title of former Emperor, but all the buffs will no longer exist. That's balancing, obviously. And the cooldown on changing your home campaign has been decreased to 12 hours, down from 3 days. But the cost has been increased from 15,000 points to 150,000 alliance points. And I think this is a good change. If you make a mistake and decide to do the wrong campaign, then all you have to do is wait half a day. Bam! You're good, and you can switch it up again. Another change that makes sense but is a tiny bit disappointing is that all PvP bonuses will now only apply in PvP areas, eliminating the concept of buff campaigns. So to me, that just says no more of the little bit of extra crit and whatnot that you can get while you're doing PvE. But oh well. Now here's a pretty good change that I'm kind of excited for. Battle leveling has been adjusted to include veteran ranks, which means you can go into a campaign that has veteran rank supported, and if you're, say, veteran rank 1, you'll be buffed to around the power level of a veteran rank 14 or 16 or one of those, but still, that's good. I like that. And it says players that opt into battle leveling will roughly equivalent to a veteran rank 14 in moderate gear. However, battle leveling will now include a 50% reduction to overall damage, healing, and damage shields as part of the improvements to PvP combat. So to me that says, for those who opt to join this battle leveling for veteran ranks, that means you're going to do less damage, receive less healing, and your shields won't be as strong. But on the upside, you'll be a little bit stronger overall and be able to take, you know, you'll be able to fight other folks around that are much, much higher level than you are. So I like it. I like it. More options is good. Another small fix here, gate jumping has been fixed and Elder Scrolls may no longer be stolen while their gates are closed. Yay! The next here is a change that I'm a little confused by because it doesn't really go into detail, but I will read it out anyway. A number of changes have been made to PvP combat so there is more capacity for reaction time and using skills. This means that there will be no more FPS style kills where you are pretty much screwed if you don't hit first, and overall will make PvP combat feel like a more tactical system rather than a frantic button mashing contest. So I'm curious what this means, you know, like in true, once the patch notes actually come out, like what that will translate to as far as how it affects everything on a numbers level. So will be interesting. We'll have to report back on that when I do a patch report. And next we have a number of balance changes that have been made to scoring and keep ownership across all campaigns. That's good. The next 4 changes here are based on audio and sound, and I'm pretty excited about this. So listen in. Combat music has been improved. The music in combat is now dynamic and will increase and decrease in intensity based on how many enemies you are facing. For example, if you're facing one lone mud crab, the music will be less intense. But in, say, a large-scale PvP situation or at a dark anchor, the music will be very intense and epic. I would love to see what this sounds like, but hey, for me, this stuff is just like immersion cake icing. Keep it coming, Zenimax. Next, we get some new enhancements to music to indicate when you are at low health or you're fighting a boss. Cool, I like it. And then you get some cool new soundtracks that have been recorded for the Imperial City. Sweet. And new soundtracks have been added to all of the default vanilla zones. Oh, awesome. Love it. I love anything I mean, the music so far has been awesome. My only criticism is the battle music, because I remember in Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, there were multiple battle tracks, but in ESO, it's just kind of like this really drum-heavy, almost musicless kind of song. So I hope that's iterated on and there's more of a melody to it. That's I mean, we'll see what happens. Either way, changes that have been stated here are great. Next, we have a whole slew of tweaks and fixes to combat and gameplay. First off is all leaderboards have been wiped. Second, scaling costs have been introduced for roll dodging. Similar to how Bolt Escape works, every time you roll dodge, the next time you do in a certain period of time, the cost will be increased by 33% stamina-wise. A visual effect will show when the scaling cooldown ends. Oh, this is so good because I'm so tired of being in PvP and trying to fight a dude, but he just rolls 4 or 5 times away from me, and you can't really do anything while he's rolling. He's like invulnerable to any sort of skill that locks on. So this is going to be great. He's going to run out of stamina a lot faster if he tries to do that crap again. The next change is you will no longer regenerate stamina while blocking. I like it. I like it. That makes sense to me. Nerd Honed will now only apply to the piece of gear it is applied on. Not sure what that is, to be quite honest, but alright, yeah, let's go. And we have all players will now have the same taunt immunity timer. However, things like potions, Templar Spears, and Earthen Heart abilities can still be used to regenerate stamina while blocking. Alright, okay, that makes sense. A number of fixes have been introduced for weapon traits. Cool. And a number of fixes have been introduced to broken champion passives, e.g. Arcane Well. And I haven't really dived into the champion passive tree yet, but I really can't wait to see what that's all about. That's gonna be fun. We got a couple of changes left here. Werewolf and vampire poison fire weaknesses have been reduced to 25%, down from 50%. So basically, werewolves and vampires are going to get a little bit stronger. So make sure you put skills into the fighter guild tree. We're going to need it for this. The next series of big changes basically covers some buffs and nerfs for all of the classes. And since I am not as experienced with all of these classes as I'd like, and that I'm running out of footage here, I'm just going to skip those and just plaster on a big ol' awesome to all of it, even though, you know, some of it could be not awesome, but who knows. Anyway, moving on. The last and final slew of things you get under the miscellaneous section. A massive slew of bugs, animations, and many other such things have been all fixed over the game. Tons of UI improvements, lots of polishing, and quality of life improvements. Cool, awesome. Awesome. I mean, ESO has been great to me so far as both a game and like making videos and such. I love it. I love everything about it. And I just can't wait. This game, ESO itself, has so much potential in how it can grow and improve and just increase in scope and size and variety. Much more so, in my opinion, than anything like Destiny or even The Division. I mean, we don't know much about The Division, but it's not, I don't think it's going to compare. Honestly, I think that's going to be kind of a letdown, but that's just my personal opinion anyway. So, cool. That's update 7, basically, guys, in a nutshell, what we know of so far at the making of this video. And now for a little post-patch notes discussion. I really do sincerely hope that this doesn't take forever to release, especially on consoles, since that's where I'm at. But preferably on all platforms. I'd like to see this, you know, no later than like late August. Mid-August would be so awesome, because that, you know, it's like just over a month away. But I don't want to wait until September, because the longer you wait, I mean, we need new content and these changes as fast as possible, because it's been a long time. You know, these guys, ZeniMax has been working on the console edition for a long time. PC users have been getting shafted as far as updates and in general more content. They've been waiting way longer than I have, so give it to them first. I don't mind waiting a couple of weeks, but you know, past when they get that. So just get it out, ZeniMax. Just get it out. I'm also quite concerned over when we're gonna get spellcrafting, and I know this is going to really change up the game. Hopefully, I hope it just completely revolutionize magicka builds, and even stamina builds that only use a little bit of magicka. You could have like 1 or 2 skills that really complement your build. Oh, just the potential of this could be insane. spellcrafting. Just from the couple of things that I've heard, like having all of the magic trees, you know, mysticism, illusion, alteration. That's all in there, folks. That's all in there. And you could tweak things, like you could take a spell and make it an ultimate with a bunch of buffs, or you could take like a fireball spell and make it AoE. I mean, I really hope that there are options like that all over the place for all kinds of magic, so you could just really explore and do all of these interesting things. I want to be able to walk on water. I want to be able to mitigate fall damage. Maybe not fly. Flying would be probably break the game, but oh, I would just love to be able to do things that I could do in Oblivion, that I could do in Morrowind. Skyrim was a little limiting, but yeah, Morrowind, Oblivion, make it happen, ZeniMax. Do it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Okay, I'm done channeling Shia LaBeouf. Alright guys, I'm going to hop back in the game. Hope you enjoyed the video and all the things that hopefully we're going to get. I will see you guys online. If you liked the video, you enjoyed watching it, please drop it a like. Would really appreciate it. And make sure to subscribe for more. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time.